Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Been under the weather the last couple of days. I'm almost 100%. So glad to be back. Excuse me. So glad to be back. So happy to be back. I hope all of you have done very well. Let me shout out to the Bath crew, Serena. Hey, Keith, Linus, Lisa, Lorena on Instagram. Excuse me. Hey, Keith, you can come back in about 10 minutes if you need to, or if you want to let us know what live you're doing. If it's something cool, I'll go check it out afterward, after our meditation is over with. Yeah, I do apologize for missing the last couple of nights, but I like to bring it. I like to come, even if I'm not 100%, I'd still like to come and spend time with you guys because, sometimes you can just overcome it. You can take this energy that we deal with every night and utilize it for your benefit, of course. But I think it's done me some good because I've been going 70 something days in a row, every day. So I really didn't want to miss a day, but I think perhaps my body, I don't know, some kind of bug going around, and as bugs will do. So, hey, just the way it is. And I'm thankful that all of you are here. So let me get down here to the meditation screen for a second. I'm giving myself a little bit more time because I've been running out of time the last few days. Now, anyone here in the chat, did anyone not see the level of consciousness map? Serena, did you see that map? The level of consciousness? So if not, I'm going to share it one more time just because I think it's really cool. For one, I think it's really cool. All right, let me share it up here where it looks a little bit different. I'll go ahead and share it for all of us once again. Add it to the scene. No, it changes the music a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. So where is everyone at today? So just pick it. If you can, you should be able to read that. It should be large enough to read it. I would say that I'm not feeling 100%. I would say that I'd have to say I'm somewhere around, I would say I'm a strong 400 today. And it's not like I like to keep it, it's not like it's more of a measurement and not so much a competition. Because, it's like some people you have in your life that everything's a competition. Everything's a competition. Yeah, that gets a little tiresome sometimes, and you have to explain to them that, hey, not everything is a competition. It's okay if you're competitive, and I think competition has a time and a place for itself, but in every single freaking aspect of your life, hey, no thanks. Who can sit down and eat at the table? Who can finish eating dinner the first time? I know that sounds a little bit juvenile because that's mainly where it's coming up. And since I was laid up a little bit, I did watch a little bit of Young Sheldon, which is a very fun show. So maybe some of that's coming off on me. All right, so find your place right now. Find your place on this map, on this level of consciousness, because it's interesting. And we spoke about it a couple of days ago, maybe 4 or 5 days ago. Keith and I was really getting into it, and he shared his current state. Missed you too, man. Missed you too, Keith. So missed all of you. And we were talking about how on these charts that we don't just stay in one spot. We kind of have a mean. We have a mean area that we hang out. Like I probably hang out between 400 and 500 most of the time, but then you will dip and you will spike. So you'll spike up sometimes into into 750 or 800, and you'll stay up there for a few minutes or a couple hours or a day or two, and then you'll kind of come back down. And what I've always done with this is I've always tried, I used it as a gauge, and I thought, well, if I'm between 500 and 600 right now, then really what I want to do is just slowly or slowly, or however it gets presented to me, is I want to work my way up that. I want to work my way up this inverted pyramid, which is oddly enough, it's another pyramid. That's kind of cool. So, and one of the ways I think the left side can be a little bit more helpful sometimes than the right side. And also the center. So new humanity consciousness is right there. That's the higher self, 400 to 539. And I think that's probably, if you're here doing this kind of meditation, if this is the kind of stuff you seek out, then you're probably, if you're not in that range, that 400 to 539, you're probably pretty darn close. Getting into that area. Okay, because one of the things that I believe about higher consciousness or enlightenment, the first step to it, the first step I think to enlightenment is realizing that you're not. You see that? This is when you realize that you're not enlightened. Because if you're not enlightened, you don't think anything about anything other than wearing your blinders all day and only interacting with those small little things that come into your world or come into your worldview, or that you may add into your daily dose of things if you do something out of the ordinary. Because a lot of people will get off work, go to the gym, go to dinner, and go home, or some kind of set schedule like that. And there's nothing wrong with having a set schedule. However, what I'm trying to say is that deviation. And it's like when somebody presents themselves, you meet somebody, you have a new client, you meet somebody new at work, and all of a sudden they're bringing a new dynamic in. And that, my friends, is always an opportunity for growth. Whenever you have a new dynamic presented to you, you have a new opportunity to have some kind of growth experience. And that's what I think is amazing in this. And maybe some of the work we do here too is over here on the left, left, is the planetary self around 540. See, because we do work for ourselves in this meditation, and then what do? We turn around and do it for the planet. So I never really thought about it that way. But then we have the galactic self and universal self. Hey, who knows? This time next year, our meditation may be operating at that level. And see, these could be working when we do this meditation. We're getting up here in this higher heaven state, up close to enlightenment and 12th dimension. We may just be touching it. We may just be touching it momentarily. But hey, that's freaking awesome. It's awesome in my book. Because that gives us an opportunity. Because, hey, maybe we're all floating down here around 350, 400. But collectively, when we come together and we bring our consciousness together, that maybe we're up here bouncing around this causal self, the universal self, and so on, which I think is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool because that gives us an opportunity. That's giving us kind of a built-in way to exceed our abilities because we're doing it together. I think it's pretty cool. All right, let's go down. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing that. Let's go down here. We do not have Radiance with us tonight, and may not have got the message that I was going live, so I will apologize to her later, or she will hear this apology here in a few minutes. So, Keith, you're good to be on peace. Linus, you're good to be on joy. All right. Okay, that's a no on that person. Yeah, that is cool. Joy is cool. So is love. I think all of our nodes are equally cool. How's that sound? There we go. All right. Hey, just as a recap for all of you that are new here, I have 6 nodes in this meditation. And a node is basically, it's a form of, a node is essentially has an identity in a sense that it has an energy associated with it. So we have the peace node, joy node, and love node. Those are at all the horizontal points on our golden pyramid. And then we have our power nodes, Father Sky, Truth, and Mother Gaia. You can see on the screen, Father Sky resides above the golden pyramid. Mother Gaia resides actually down on the earth below. And then the Truth node resides within the pyramid. So, and the Truth node, we call them power nodes because Father Sky, of course, is dealing with that awesome ether energy. And that's the energy we tap into. And then Mother Gaia, of course, is the nurturer of our planet, the womb of our planet, and that wonderful grounded energy, that earth energy that we've all enjoyed so many times. And then truth is about yourself with truth. It's remarkable how powerful, when we live in our truth, how powerful that can be to us. It's like everything we do here is worthy of pondering. It's worthy of what's the term I'm looking for? It's like when you sit and meditate on some kind of philosophical thing. It's worthy of contemplation. That's what I was trying to say. So, and I apologize for not getting that out right away, but I would like to ask each and every one of you to get comfortable, get in your cozy spot. I'll do the same. Let's get over to the meditation screen. There we go. I am going to just leave myself here on the screen, but I'm going to be on the love node tonight because that sounds awesome. Haven't been on it for a while. And then we have Keith on peace, Linus on joy. And those of you that want to remain unnamed, you just go ahead and get on whatever node you like anonymously, because you're never going to feel your energy there. So that's awesome. All right, let's get comfortable. It's that time. You're going to hear a loud sound, clearing your energy. Welcome back. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. You find yourself floating above our beautiful planet, our absolutely beautiful planet. And if you notice, our planet has a violet shimmer still going across it. That's that last wave we put on it 3 days ago. Nice violet energy. Tonight we'll be replacing and adding to that energy. If you see, right on the northern hemisphere in a beautiful green pasture, just a most beautiful green area that you've ever seen. All right. You see radiance down there on Mother Gaia node with her feet firmly planted in the soil below. And about 33 feet up from that, you see our golden pyramid, our three-sided pyramid. You see me on the love node. You see Keith on the peace node. And Linus on the joy node. And if you look up, you'll see the Father Sky node floating there. And if you look within the pyramid, you'll see the truth node. Let's go ahead and connect our energy to each other and to each node. Just reach out. I'm reaching to my left and to my right. Connect with Keith and connect with Steph. I'll connect up to Father Sky, down to radiance on Mother Gaia. And let's all connect into the truth node. Get our connection going. This feels good after missing a couple days. This energy feels amazing. There we go. Now let's look down into our light bodies. See right there in your heart space, this ball of light, this ball of healing energy is already growing. It's growing and slowly spinning to the right from your perspective. It's already past your shoulders and your knees. Now you're fully enveloped in this beautiful light, this healing light. You see a small tube appear on your back. You see any gunk that you're carrying, any dis-ease, any cells that don't want to be healed, just push them out of that pipe, push them out of that tube. And let this beautiful energy that's flowing to you, this healing energy, this grounded, radiant ether energy from Father Sky and Mother Gaia. There we go. Let this remove any dis-ease, any doubt, any fear that you might be holding on to. Let it cleanse your body. There you go. There you go. Let's remove anything that's holding you back on a higher or lower level. Give yourself the gift of being pure. The gift of being. There we go, just the gift of being. And now you'll notice that tube coming out of your back is flowing nothing but beautiful cleansed energy. So we are ready. Let's go step in our nodes. You can collapse that tube. Let's go step into our nodes. There we go. I'm going to go step into the love node and get my intention ready. Everyone else, please get in your node and get your intentions ready. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention into the golden pyramid. Those of you on the truth node, please bundle up all this energy you're receiving and push this up into the diamond pyramid cap right at the feet of Father Sky. There we go. Beautiful. Continue to push. Very good. Push your loving. I'm pushing loving intention. Keith, please push peace. Steph, joy. Father Sky, please push that radiant ether energy. Radiance, please push that grounded, nurturing earth energy. And truth, please bundle all this energy up and push it into that diamond pyramid at the top. Tonight's color is going to be beautiful white light. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave. 1, 2, pulse. You see this beautiful white wave of pure energy, of love, peace, and joy, slowly overtaking our violet wave from a few days ago, replacing it and absorbing it. Know that this energy is hitting thousands of beings right now. It's hitting all the flora and fauna on the planet. And thousands of people are waking up due to this energy simply being in their presence. Some are waking up to joy. Some are crying tears of joy right now. See this beautiful wave continue past the equator, going over the southern hemisphere, crossing over itself, and making itself available for tens of thousands of millions of more people. Every one person that accepts this energy is one step closer, keeping in mind that one candle can light 1,000. Now this beautiful white wave of love, peace, and joy is working its way back to the feet of Mother Gaia node. We shall ask Radiance to push this excess energy up into our golden pyramid above. Very good. Now let's reaffirm our connection with one another. There we go. Excellent. Now let's start pushing our intention once again into our golden pyramid. If you look up and around you, just look up and around you, you'll see a beautiful golden shimmering ball encompassing all of us. It's all the way around us. This is our unity consciousness protecting us and energizing us. And it just gets larger and larger and stronger each time we meet like this. Let's continue pushing our intention into the golden pyramid, where our truth node is pushing it, bundling it up and pushing it up into the diamond pyramid above. Very good. You see that diamond pyramid growing ever bright white, ever brighter, On the count of pulse, we'll send out our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. See in your mind's eye this beautiful wave, absolutely beautiful wave of energy flowing over the northern hemisphere of our planet, spreading love, peace, and joy to every nook and cranny, making itself available. As we never push our energy on anyone, we simply make it available. We do hope, of course, that they join us in this wonderful journey that we live every day. Now this beautiful wave is crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up to the equator, and once again to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Radiance, please push this excess energy up into our golden pyramid once again. Excuse me. Always make our third and final push the most powerful, as it needs to reside for at least 24 hours. Let's go ahead and reaffirm our connection with one another. There we go. Reach out. There we go. Begin pushing your intention, pushing your nodal intention. You see that diamond pyramid on the top growing ever brighter white, brighter and brighter. Be very present in this. I ask you to be very present. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our third and final wave. 1, 2, pulse. This time you see our wonderful wave of love, peace, and joy spreading itself in each direction over the northern hemisphere. This time it's leaving a fairy dust, a pixie dust trail of beautiful white light energy. It's amazing to see this. This is the energy that will reside until we meet again tomorrow night. You see this beautiful wave crossing over the equator, crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere, at the base of the southern hemisphere. And know in your heart and your mind that thousands of people are accepting this energy right now. We make a difference every time we do this. And now this beautiful wave is coming up and passing the equator and coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Radiance, please take some of this excess energy and store it in your sacral chakra. And I ask that you send the excess of that energy up to all the node holders and everyone else participating above. And each one of you, store this excess energy in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later. Now let's put our hands up on our shoulders. There we go. Repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of peace. I am worthy of joy. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, hold for a moment, and release through our mouth. Releasing this beautiful hug that we're giving ourselves right now on the third exhale. Next, let's slowly and gently begin pulling our energy back from one another. There we go. Nice and gentle. And if there's some energy out there that feels sticky, that's just our collective consciousness, which increases each time we do this and grows and grows. There we go. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. I think it's the first time we've ever used that color. Keith, did you send me that color? Radiance, did you? I meant sent it to me energetically. Hey, Andrea. Hey, thank you for catching us live. I hope you caught the whole thing. If not, just rewind it. I usually start the stream about 15 minutes prior to the meditation. And we just talk about really cool stuff until we start the meditation. But hey, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And thank you for being here on Instagram, on Rumble. And that's awesome. I'm glad it resonated with you, Keith. To each and every one of you, I'm sending you love, peace, and joy. Until tomorrow night. Namaste.